Hiya, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm into network marketing, sales, etc. And I've talked about obviously lead generation in my other videos and what I do on a daily basis to obviously generate leads to my network marketing capture page. But what I just thought I'd show you what I actually use, what I've actually been using and having some success with. Obviously, it's just another tool that I use to actually get people to actually visit my site and potentially leave their details. And I have been having some success with it. Obviously, you need to put cards out on a daily basis. You can't expect to grow any network marketing business without doing obviously what I do, and also to obviously, once you've got people in your team, to teach them to do the same. Network marketing, it's all about duplication. If it's no good doing something in your network marketing business that cannot be duplicated. Like you might be somebody who's really good at computers and you know how to write blogs and generate traffic that way. Well, that's okay for you, but it ain't something that perhaps 70-80% of your team obviously can't duplicate. Obviously they can learn to do it, but the harder it is for someone to actually learn to do something, then the less likely they are to do it. It's as simple as that. So what I do with my network marketing business and anyone that joins my team is I try to initially, to help them get off the ground, teach them ways to teach them processes that are easy to learn. I mean, it's so simple to hand a card to someone. I mean, it can't get much easier than that. It's very easy to put a sign in your car. Now you might not have the money to make a sign, to go to a sign writer to actually make you a sign, but it don't stop you writing something on your computer and printing it out and putting it inside one of your windows in your car. Little things that are going to help drive traffic to your website capture page, or if you're selling an item, if you could be selling something on your site, and you're driving them to an actual e-commerce page. Same thing goes. You need to generate these leads. My wife, she was selling handbags and purses, ladies' jewellery. Well, I was helping her with her business. When we were over the markets and we were doing like obviously selling our items at the market. What do you think I was doing when I was over there? I was handing out my cards. I was handing out leaflets, advertising her Facebook page where people could obviously go and contact her, and she could actually go around and deliver the people the sandals that they wanted. You cannot expect any business to grow without marketing. So, you've got to do these little things every single day that are going to bring people to your business. These little nuggets of information, these little reasons for people to check you out. Why do you think I'm doing these videos? I want people to look at my site. Don't get us wrong, I do like doing videos, but all the time you're marketing your business. This is what you've got to do. If you ain't going to do it, don't join any marketing business. If you cannot pull yourself out of your pit, if you like, and go out and generate leads, don't join any network. If it's free to join, don't join it, because you ain't going to do it. Yeah. Anyway, back to what this video is about. I just want to show you what I hand out. These are just one of my cards that I hand out. This card that I've got here, I've got it in other different designs. Learn to be your own boss. Are you looking to earn an additional income from home? Blah de blah de blah. Don't write on the card what the actual opportunity is. You might have a problem with the company you're working for. Obviously, if you're putting their name on there, they want to protect their brand. But the main reason is that if people see what that, just look at it and all of a sudden they read what it's about, they might prejudge the opportunity. And you don't want them doing that. You know, you're doing them a disservice, and you're not helping your own network if they just look at it and think, oh, I won't be able to do that. You need to get them to look at your capture page. And with the business that I'm involved in a business that sells, you know, we promote gold and silver, you know, and all I'm doing on a daily basis is getting people to visit my page, watch a short video, and then it's up to them. If they're interested in joining my team, great. If they're not, I'm not going to hold it against them. It's their loss. You know. So don't think like, you know, you've got to put a leaflet out with all what the business is about. I don't do that. I just put a little card out, little card asking people, are they looking to earn more money? If they are, please check out my site. If they're not, no problem. I'm just going to show you now the card that I use, one of my little cards. This is the one that I've got actually indoors, and it's got on it what it says. And that's all I do. I just go out, when I'm out and about, talking to people, I just give them a card. You know, if you see my other videos, you'll know I sell double glazing, windows, doors, roofs. I work for several companies. But as the person walks away, if they're not interested in buying any double glazing, guess what? If you get a chance, mate, take a look at that site. If you don't want to speak to them, just don't speak to them. Just say to them, can I just give you a card about something else? That's all I do. That is it. That's the lead generation side. Obviously, you've got other things you can do, which I spoke about in my other videos. You know, shop window ads. You know, it's how much money you got. I ain't got loads of money, and until I start earning more money from my business, I'm not going to be pumping loads of money into it, because I've not joined a business to spend loads of money. I'm in my business now to make money. So, but what it is a good idea to do, and I've done this with my other businesses as well, especially with my double glazing businesses, and that is I take a percentage. Excuse me. I actually take a percentage of what I earn, and I reinvest it in my business. Yeah. You know, if I make £700, £800, £900 one week, I might make £1,000 one week, like from my main job. Then I might think, right, do you know what? I'm going to take 5%, 10%, and I'll go round and I'll put some adverts in shop windows, and I'll say how much to leave it in there for a week, mate, and they'll say, well, you can leave that here for it's 50p a week, and I say to them, well, how about if I stick it in here for 20 weeks? You know, do deals with shops. That's what I do. You know, say to them, I'm going to stick it in. I'm going to give you, like, you know, if I buy 15 weeks, can I have 5 weeks free? And see what he says. He might say no. If they're a big organisation, they generally don't get involved in doing that. But if it's a guy that's got his own shop, then he's going to rip your arm off. If you say, well, I'll give you a tenner, I'll book it for 20 weeks if you give me 5 weeks free, he's going to rip your arm off for it. So that's what I do. I reinvest. There's nothing wrong with investing in your business. And all these big businesses, that's how they make money. You know, how do you think these, you know, Amazon and, you know, Apple and all these big businesses, what are they doing? You know, they've got affiliate programs, they've got website banners that are dry. It's all this stuff. It's all costing them loads of money. Yeah, you know, Amazon affiliate program. If you become an Amazon affiliate and you do a review of a product on YouTube or something like that, and you put your link to Amazon at the bottom of your video, and that person clicks on your link and goes through and spends £200 on Amazon, well, guess what? Amazon will pay you a commission. Yeah, Amazon will pay you a commission, typically I think it's about between 3 and 5%. Again, it depends how much traffic you drive to their site. Plus, which is a good thing as well, if a person clicks off and then clicks on 10 hours later and buys something else, they'll still pay you, because in their mind, you've actually got them to think about Amazon. This is what we need to be doing. If you're like me, excuse me, if you're like me and you're trying to earn more money, you need to start doing these things. You need to start looking at these ways of, you know, of generating money. What I do in my business now, I've got people that get leads for me sometimes. That hasn't been working out great lately. But you might say to someone, if you're working for a company and they're paying you 10% commission, and you know somebody who wants to earn more money, you can say to them, well, look, try and get me some leads for this. Try and get me some leads for that. If any of them come off, I'll pay you 5%. It ain't cost you nothing. That person comes through with 2 or 3 leads, and then you give them to your person you're working for, and he sells one of them for 500 quid, for £5,000, say, and then he pays me a commission of 500 quid, which is 10%. I say to the guy, there's your 2.5 there. What's that for? Oh, yeah, one of your deals sell. You've just earned 250 quid. You ain't done nothing. All you've done is you spoke to somebody. You've built a network. This is what I'm doing in my main business. This is what I'm doing now in my main business. And this is what I'm also doing now in my gold and silver network. I'm talking to people. You need to talk to people as well. Because if you don't, you're wasting your time. I hope you're interested. I hope you found this video interesting. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. I do know a lot about marketing. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube about marketing, and some of them are saying the same information. But we've all got our thing to say, and I do know about marketing. I know how to sell. I know how to approach people. Which is all what you need. You could have the best products in the world if you don't know how to talk to someone. If you don't know how, when you're perhaps in the street, or you might be in their house, if you can't talk to that person and create a common interest, find a common interest and go down that path first of all, and then once you've found that common interest, this person kind of starts liking you, becoming your friend. These are what you got to do. This is what you've got to do if you want to succeed in sales, any business. It's like networking, what I'm doing now. It's all about trust. You've got to tell people about your business. You've got to believe in your business. And you've got to create interest in your business. I'm going on a little bit. I didn't mean to go on in this video. It meant to be a short video, but I do actually get excited about sales and marketing, because I know what I've earned in the past, and I know what I can earn in the future. It's there to be had, if only you can motivate yourself to achieve great things. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate if you give my video a thumbs up. Um, um, Obviously I'm trying to get known on YouTube. And whatever business you're in, if you're in sales, or you might be thinking about getting into sales, I hope you watch my videos, because I do know a lot about selling and marketing. Thank you.